Mailchimp automation tutorial for beginners. In this video, we're going to be talking about Mailchimp and how you can use this amazing software for your email automation. Okay, so to start things off, basically what you are going to want to do is you're going to come over to your Mailchimp.com, and in your Mailchimp.com, we're going to go ahead and create our account. Now, obviously, we know that everyone needs automation. Okay, because automation is something that makes your life so much easier. It makes your work 10 times more faster and much better. And it makes a workspace totally integrated and fun to work in. Okay, basically, automated emails also help you drive more sales and generate more revenue because, you know, it's going on an autopilot in the background. So the automation keeps on going and going and going. So you get more opens, more clicks, and more sales. So to, turn your emails into revenue and to start things off, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on sign up. Now, once you click on sign up, here it's going to start giving you its plan. So it's going to say try our standard plan for 50% off. But obviously, we're going to go ahead and try the free plan. Now, to go ahead with the free plan, what you're going to be doing is you're going to come over to the websites plan. And over here, you're going to click on sign up for free. Once you click on sign up for free, it's going to bring you here. So we have our business email. I'm going to go ahead and copy this to my clipboard, add this over here. Then we have our username. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and write something like that for my username. And then we have our password. Make sure it's a strong and well-developed password, and you can go ahead and click on sign up. Now, once you go ahead and do that, here it starts loading in. And as you can see, it says check your email. Now here in check your email, I'm going to go ahead and open this inbox over here. And here we can go ahead and activate our Mailchimp account. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And here we are. So here it says, we're glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and activate the account from this section. And, we're pretty much in. So that's the grandeur of how you're going to, activate your Mailchimp account. Now over here, it says, tell us a bit about you. So we have our first name, we have our last name, we have our business name, and then we have the phone number. And once you're done with all of that, you're going to click on next. Once you do that, here it says, what's your business address? So I'm going to go ahead and add the business address for myself. Once we have done that, add the postal code, country, and click on next once again. Once you do that, here it says, how do you sell to your customers? We'll recommend automations, integration, and other features tailored to the way you do business. So, you could do it through your own website, physical location, online marketplace, consultation, social media. I'm going to go with we're not currently selling. And once that is done, here it says, how would you like to basically get started? So you can increase awareness about your business. You can generate new leads, engage your audience, encourage prospects to use your services, or build brand loyalty. So basically going to go ahead with generate new leads and increase awareness about my business. Click on next. Now it says, what are the most important features for your business? Select all that apply. Obviously, I'm going to go with email templates. I'm going to go with automations, and let's go ahead with forms and landing pages. Now, once we do that, we're going to click on next, and here it finally says import your brand. We'll import some basic info for you. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and skip that. And now it's finally going to load us in to selecting our industry. So I'm going to come here, type to search or select one from the list. So I'm going to go ahead with clothing stores. Click on next. How many email contacts do you have? I'm going to go with less than 500. Click on next again. And once you do that, here it's going to bring us to the plans. Obviously going to continue with the free plan. And as you can see, it starts preparing your account. So it's going to wrangle your data, personalize your setup, and starts generating different recommendations for you. So once those recommendations are loaded in, as you can see, the page is now loading. So once this page loads up, you can capture new leads with the different sign-up forms. So we have the pop-up form, embedded form, sign-up landing page. And over here, you can basically set up different automations for yourself as well, where you can automate your email outreach with pre-built customer journeys. you can also go ahead and, create your first email, capture new leads, and a whole lot more. Now, what we want to do is obviously we want to go ahead and set up automations because that's what we're here to do. That's what this video is about. So I'm going to go ahead and open up automations for myself. Now in automations, we have the overview. So what does the overview say? So the overview gives us popular pre-built journeys. Here it says, welcome new customers, even when you're offline. So that is what automation pretty much is all about. You're welcoming different people through emails to make a great first impression with your new customers. And here you get popular pre-built journeys on the free plan, like welcoming new contacts, email tagged customers, celebrate customer birthdays, recovering abandoned carts, create repeat customers, recover lost customers, and find new contacts with automatic Facebook lead ads. So let's go with something totally basic and let's go with a template for welcoming new contacts. So I'm going to open that up. Once that is done, here you can see it gives us this template as so. So we have send email, which is going to be the welcome email, and contact signs up to an audience, send email, and then contact exits. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and the type of thing that you can even create yourself. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty nice, and this basically sets you up for your journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on continue over to it, and here it says hang tight while we set things up. And here you can see the automation is now set up for me. So in this automation, as you can see, the usual, creating an email and contact signs up to some specific, holder over here. And obviously, if you want to continue, you will need to go over to the essential plan because the automation is not activated on the free plan. So you do need to upgrade your plans to actually, get this automation up and running live. So, that's pretty straightforward and a pretty general thing to have in your repertoire. Now, moving on, how do you go ahead and make your very own automation? Now, generally, I would just recommend using, these custom email template automations because you pretty much have a template for anything and everything. But if you want to go ahead and build from scratch, that is also an option available in this section. So let's say I'm going to click on build from scratch. And here it says create a map of your contact's journey. So I'm going to call it test. And we're going to go ahead and start building. Now, once we go ahead and start building over here, here we have choose a starting point. Once we choose a starting point, here we have some popular points. So signups for email, birthday, sent an email, tag edit. So I'm going to go with sign up for email. Okay. And I'm going to include imported contacts. I'm going to go ahead and add this setting. Contact repeats journey. You can go ahead and add that as well. I'm going to hide this up. So contact has signed up. Now I'm going to add a journey point. So here you can either wait for a trigger. You can add a time delay if you want to. You can even add actions like sending email, sending SMS, or, the other whatnot. So if contact signs up, let's say I'm going to send survey an email. So it's going to add this survey. Okay. And once we do that, you can, rename your survey if you want to. So we have the survey. Now, if, let's say I'm going to add an if or else loop, which is basically a segment builder. So if, let's go with address contains, let's say USA. So if the address goes ahead and, contains USA, in the case yes, contact will exit. In the case no, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unsubscribe the contact, and this is how you're basically going to start an automation builder. So a contact will sign up. You're going to create an email and survey. So basically email them a survey. Now, an if else condition it will apply. Now, if the, address of the user contains USA, then the contact will exit, normally. Or else, in the case it doesn't contain USA, the contact will be unsubscribed from the regimen. Just a little setting I added personally for myself. And you can even go ahead and send test emails to people. So I'm gonna, enter test email address over here. For example, we have this, okay? And I'm gonna add it pretty straight away, just as so. You can enter any message here, and then finally we're gonna click on send test. And as you can see, test email is on its way to the test recipients, and the recipients can reply to the test emails. So as you can see, I just sent my automation to a test email, which is basically my test email. So I'm going to go ahead and open that email up right in front of you, and we're going to see how it looks. We're going to see how, it's formed, if the survey is actually, decent, and if it's something, worth sending to a, business venture, to a business partner, etc. So I'm simply gonna wait over here. Sometimes you need to check in your spam or those areas as well, because sometimes it will send the test email in those places. So do make sure to go ahead and check your spam. In the case that the email is there, you can check your spam and right in front, and make sure everything is good to go. More generally, just find it in your inbox. But yeah, that is how you can basically set up your automations and, build automations for free in Mailchimp. Now, in the case you don't want to, just build automations, but you also want to go ahead and work along with the different features that you are provided with in Mailchimp. Let's go ahead and discuss that as well. So, first of all, obviously in the audience, we have our contacts. We get this audience dashboard where you can find all of your contacts, your subscribers, and the other whatnots. So, if you want to add contacts for yourself, it's pretty easy to do so. You can import contacts, in a bulk, or you can add a single contact one by one. So, I'm going to go ahead and import contacts in a bulk. I don't want to add them one by one, and you can either import them from another service, you can upload a file for them, or you can copy paste them. Now I'm going to upload a file, and once we go to upload a file, we're going to click on browse. Now gladly, I have a file in my downloads which has 50 contacts, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Once we open that up, we're going to click on continue to organize. Now this is a CSV file, which is a comma separated value file, where each value is separated by commas, and you can easily organize your contacts using simple words or phrases that makes, most sense to you. I'm going to go over ahead to continue to match, and if things seem good, I'm going to go over to continue to subscribe. I'm going to finalize the import, complete the import, and as you can see, 50 contacts are successfully added into my imported contacts. And obviously now with these level of contacts, you can start your automation, your campaigns, and other whatnots. And here are all the contacts. Now, what are campaigns and how do you start them? So here are your campaign section. You're going to go over to all campaigns. Now this is where you can basically start your campaigns. So to start a campaign, let's say I'm going to come here and click on create. Now, once we click on create, a campaign can be for regular emails, for automations, and for landing pages. Okay, so regular emails is obviously using your email builder to launch a campaign in minutes. You have automation where you can set up automations that personalize your marketing and save your time. And then we have landing page where you can create a landing page that lets people sign up to receive product promotions or mini discounts. So let's say I'm going to go ahead with regular email because we just created automations, which are pretty straightforward and simple. I'm going to go over to regular email and I'm going to click on design email as so. Now, once you click on design email here, as you can see, it opens up the untitled section. So we have the to section that you can resolve. You can create a new segment for your subscribers. You can edit your segment as well, where you can, choose only a specific number of subscribers if you want to. Then after you have done that, you can, merge the send tag as well. So let's say I'm going to save this segment. Then we have not only to, but we have from and subject as well. So you can add from, which is obviously already added. We have subject. Let's say I'm going to, first product line is out now. That's the subject. Then once you do that, we have send time. So you can actually edit your send time. You can either send it right now or you can schedule it by optimizing your timing. I'm going to keep it on now. And then we have content. Now, content is basically your email newsletter. It's basically what your audience is going to be seeing. So we have a lot of different templates over here. You can start from scratch or you can choose off from one of these templates if you want to. So let's say I'm going to come over here. Okay, I'm going to use this and we're going to click on apply on it. Now, once you click on apply over onto this, as you can see, it gives us all these things to operate on. Now over here, we're going to go ahead and, you can change different symbols. Let's say I'm going to set a logo for myself. And here, things are opened up. You can change your logo pretty simply. Let's say I'm going to add this as my logo. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Then you can also go ahead and add new images. So I'm going to click on upload images right here. And let's say I want to upload this. This is what I want to portray in front of the world. So here's my image. Then you have your text, your button text, and, a whole lot more. So I can, align it to the center. And once we do all of this, and once we're done with all of this stuff, we can finally go ahead and save and exit. And once we save and exit and the pages have, efficiently loaded in, you can finally go ahead, upgrade everything out, and send it to your contacts or, whoever you want to send it to. So that is basically how you are going to be using the email newsletter or the campaigning section in Mailchimp. Okay. And then moving on, you can also go ahead and create yourself surveys, sign up forums. You can create yourself landing pages and a whole lot more stuff that, is good to, drive more sales, get more leads, and get a lot of contacts developed as well. Okay. All these things are really good for, the general idea of getting a good audience and getting decent numbers of sales driven. So do make sure to check all of these things out individually because, MailChimp is an incredible software and it will give you a good, decent markup for yourself to, have a good idea of generosities and different, email softwares and email campaigning. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, do let me know down in the comments below and I'll be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that is all from me and I'll be seeing all of you wonderful people in the very next video. Have a great and incredible day and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.